So in this situation, I want to see if I can use the sine law to solve for an unknown angle. So again, the first thing that you need to do is properly label your triangle to ensure that you have all the parts properly labeled. So let's go through and label this. Here I've got angle A, so across from angle A, I've got side A. Here's angle C. Across from angle C, I've got side length C. And across from angle B, I've got side length B. Okay, so now I've properly labeled everything. Next thing I need to figure out is, do I have a side angle pairing? Do I have a complete ratio? It turns out that yes, I do. I've got angle B, and I also have side length B. So therefore, I can use the sine law. Okay, so again, sine law is A over sine A is equal to B over sine angle B is equal to side length C divided by the sine of angle C. Okay, so now in this case, I'm looking for uh, angle C. That's what I don't know. Okay, that's my unknown. So, excuse me, I'm looking for side length C, so let's substitute in values that I know. Well, I actually don't know any information about either angle A or side length A, so I'm just going to ignore that part, okay? But I'm going to substitute in the other pieces that I've got. So I know that side length B is 50 units, and I know that angle B is 60 degrees. I know that side length C is 35 units, and I know sine C or sine X. Here, I'll just put in sine C to make it a little easier. Okay, so in this case, because I have a complete side angle pairing, I can use the sine law. And again, just to point that out, my side angle pairing happens to be uh, with B. Okay, I've got angle B and I have side length B. So because I've got uh, side angle pairing, I can use the wonders of cross multiplication because I have 3 of the 4 things that I need, and I just need to solve for C. So I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to take 35, I'm going to multiply that times sine 60, and I'm going to take 50, and I'm going to multiply that by sine, or by sine of whatever angle C is. So that gives me 35 times sine 60 is equal to 50 times sine C. Okay. Now, I need to get that sine C all by itself, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually divide out both sides by 50. Okay, so because I want to get rid of this times 50 on the right-hand side, I need to divide both sides by that sine 50. So what this leaves me with then is 35 times sine 60 all divided by 50, which is equal to sine C. If I wish to get sine C all by itself, uh, I can do a couple of things here. I can convert the left-hand side, i.e. this part of the equation, I can convert that into a decimal rounded to 4 places. So let's do that first. Okay. So what I'm going to do in my calculator, I'm going to do 35 times sine of 60 divided by 50. And I'm going to round it to 4 decimal places. So 0 decimal, whoops, 0 decimal 6062 is equal to sine C. Okay. If I want to get C all by itself, I need to do the opposite operation of sine. That's sine inverse. So C is equal to sine inverse of 0.6062, and then C is going to be equal to, so sine inverse of 0.6062 is equal to approximately 37 degrees. Okay, so again, using the same process, much the same process as we did with solving for an unknown side length, we can go through and solve for an unknown angle. Okay, the only other step is that you have to use the inverse sine. Okay, so sine law, really the key is having a side angle pairing. And once you have that, you know that you can use the sine law to solve.